Good evening, this is exciting. You have waited 18 months. Yeah, 18 months, Phill.
18 months, hello. Good afternoon, everybody. How are you?
I am good and I'm excited.
Thank you, so am I.
First time you've done something in this sort of format?
Yeah, so the ultimate verse and sentiment collection. So what I wanted to do was, we all use verses in our cards. These are an essential. These are a must-have for any card maker.
Indeed.
You've seen that I've done verses in the past, but I've always been restricted by A, the price point, and B, the size that we could do. So this is a new size for me, and it makes it better value for money. It means you've got 15 different verses in this set.
Wow, yeah, that's great.
So 15 different verses and 52 sentiments.
57? 57?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
57 and...
sentiments and 15 verses.
72.
Yeah, that's
It's
incredible.
amazing value for money. So this is a new size for me. So I've never really worked with this size, apart from when I've done the gifts and the giveaways when we've been at Hochanda.
Indeed.
And I thought, you know what, this is a massive opportunity to give people superb value for money.
Yes.
So you've got full verses in there. You've also got the 3 sentiments at the bottom. But can you see the one there where you've got enjoy your special day? Because I know you can use that as a separate sentiment. I've made it separate to the main part of the stamp.
Right.
So many different ways to use these. It's superb value for money.
Indeed. Look at these. They're beautiful. Now it works out at £5.65 per stamp set. Get off, really?
Yeah.
That's so good.
I know it is. Do you know what? I make cards. It's what I do for a living. And I also know that people love my verses at home. Yeah. So these are brand new verses, brand new fonts, completely different to the way I've done them before. So if you are somebody who has collected from what I've done in the past, these are completely different words and everything. But what it also means is you've got 15 different occasions, apart from birthday, where I have put 4 different birthday ones in. But you've got retirement, you've got new baby, new home, engagement, wedding, anniversary, sympathy. I've tried to cover all the essential occasions. You know what it's like at home. Somebody will message you and they go, can you make me an engagement card for so-and-so?
And you're like,
and you go into panic mode because you think, right, where am I going to get wedding verses from? You've got one in here, same with engagement, with retirement, and so on and so forth. There's just so much in this.
The thing is, Phill, what I love about you is you know what everybody needs and wants.
It's generally what I want myself.
Well, indeed, that's the thing.
Because I'm the same. If you text me and said, oh, Phill, I know you're at Hochanda next week, can you do me a retirement card? One of the girls is retiring, I can do that for you.
Right there.
And you know this at home, you panic when people ask you to make cards because it's the words that we struggle with, where you've got them all here.
Oh, this is fantastic. Can we look at some samples?
Yeah, absolutely. There are loads.
Let's have a little look.
So, what we've tried to do with the samples, and thank you to Linda and Alison who have made samples for me as well, you'll be able to tell which ones are mine because they've got lots of pretties on. Yes. But because we've got the sentiments and the verses, we've tried to show you how to use both. That's just using a sentiment. Yeah, just that. That's using a full verse. Now, you're probably, if you're a traditional crafter and you want your verses on the inside, absolutely fine because you've got the 3 or maybe 4 matching sentiments for the front as well. So you're covered. Good.
Can I just point out about the cardstock also that is being used here?
Yes,
the papers, just a little sneaky hint.
Coming soon.
Yes, indeed.
Coming soon.
Look, this is cute.
Absolutely, to the most perfect pair. And that's actually from the... I think that's from the anniversary set. Right. So use it in a completely different way. You are going to use these time and time again. Look
at this. An anniversary is a special date to celebrate the love that makes the 2 of you great. This card is sent with this wish for you. More joy, more love for both of you.
Is that not just gorgeous? And you know I write the verses. Yes, these are not verses that I've been anywhere on the internet and downloaded or anything. These are written by me. These are not just any verses. No, they're not. I mean, just look, the mix of fonts brings them right up to date. It's beautiful. The size is amazing. So you know that I generally do bigger cards. Yeah. So you know that you're covered for your smaller cards, for your 8x8, but also for the inside of your cards. It's so important to put nice words on the inside of your cards. That is beautiful. I mean, you've even got down to baby cards here. Yeah. So remember, you can use these with everything I've brought you in the past as well. Wow. So you've got just so many different ways to use these. This is fantastic. I'll do one more and then I want you to see what you are getting, which is just phenomenal. 72 stamp sets, everything here. You've got your sentiments and you've got your verses. Now, again, let's have a look at this price, £84.85. But of course, you know, we're going to put it onto FlexiBuy for you. Of course you are. £42.43. Phenomenal value for 72 stamps. That's incredible.
690212 is your item number. Super busy as expected for this already. Thank you, Phill. Now,
you're welcome.
Another beautiful new today.
New papers.
I like these new papers.
I absolutely love these.
Yes.
So if you follow me on Facebook or you've seen my Sentimentally Yours page on Facebook, you'll know the cards I've been putting on there.
Yeah.
Love papers. They make the card. And what I've tried to do is I've tried to give you a really good... These are a new addition to the essentials.
Yeah.
So you might have seen when I did my Christmas show, we had the ruby, we had the denim, and we had the amethyst and the aquamarine.
Right, yes, I remember.
So these are essentials, yeah.
Okay.
These are add-ons that you can use independently, or you can use them with the papers I've already brought you because they mix and match perfectly.
We are 10% of the stock gone already.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. So you're getting all of these colours. Yeah, you like this because it really stands out,
fabulous.
Don't you?
Yeah, so the steel and honey is...
Yeah.
Shouldn't have favourites, but steel and honey is really good for your masculine cards as well.
Right.
We all know that we struggle with that, and the colour combination is just amazing.
It's divine. And then we move on to this one.
Bluebell and sage.
Yes.
You don't know how difficult that bluebell colour
Really?
was to get right.
Look at that.
Because it's not blue, it's not lilac, it's a bluey lilac.
Right.
Like a bluebell. And the combination with sage is just absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, that is stunning. And we're still going because then you've got Air Force and Mocha.
And I
this
love this
is
one
great.
as well. This one just screams shabby chic and the
Doesn't
whole
it?
style of shabby chic to me. So you've got the Air Force blue, but what you get is multiple shades.
Okay, yeah.
So you'll know if you've collected my papers that I don't just do a flat colour. So you're getting 4 or 5 different shades of Air Force blue that will work with the 4 or 5 different shades of Mocha, that will also work with the honey, that will also work with the sage.
Yeah.
So do you see where I'm going with that? So many different ways to use them.
I love this. As I said, this is flying out the door. Obviously, the one-day special's flying out the door, so please pop it in your basket, check out, and then you know it's yours. £29.97 for all 3 of these paper packs. 170346. Now, we've got some back by popular demands because these sold out, didn't they?
So these are the latest 6 embossing powders. These are super fine embossing powders in colours.
Yeah.
Remember when I brought them to you last... I mean, they went, so I still used them, you know I did, but I didn't have any more stock then. I've brought you some more stock back, so my top tip is get these while I've got them.
Right.
Yeah. You will know that the colours will work with the 3 new paper packs that we've just shown you. Yeah.
Right, I'm
so
coming
the
in.
summer honey that Alex is just about to show you.
Yeah.
Works perfectly with the honey and the steel.
Love it.
And you know me, it's all about coordination. One of the hardest things for me as a crafter in years gone by was finding things that work together.
Yeah.
And this is why I try and put everything together. So you know that you can go for these, go for the papers, go for the one-day special. Good to go.
Love it. So this is your first set where you're getting the Summer Honey, Smoky Quartz and the Olive Vine. Beautiful colours. Just £14.97. Have you seen how packed this is?
They are very compact.
Look right to the top, right to the top. That is great value for money. You know that's going to last you. 381402. Then we've got a second collection for you. I love these as well. Oh, it's you've got to have them both. That's all I'm saying. Now this one has got the cracked pepper, baked aubergine and the blueberry crush. Oh.
So the blueberry crush obviously will go with the Air Force.
Yeah.
I know it's a gorgeous shade. The aubergine will go with the bluebell.
Yeah.
And the cracked pepper will go with the mocha. So
incredible
coordination.
Again, £14.97, 262429. Now, I'm very excited about this as well. Non-slip, non-stick, heat-resistant craft sheet. And you have worked hard to get this
believe you me, this has been a real labour of love.
Again, this isn't just any craft sheet.
No, absolutely not. Right, so you've seen me before in the past with my blending mats.
Yeah.
What you can't do with your blending mats is heat emboss on top of them.
Okay.
You know me well enough to know that I heat emboss just about every centimetre. Yeah, everything. So I needed a mat that would be able to take that. So that's what you've got with this, but you've got the non-slip. Yeah. Because one of the most frustrating things, and you'll know this again at home when you're embossing or working on a working on a brown craft sheet and it slides everywhere. It's so frustrating. So what you've got here is superior quality Teflon. I'm going to make a point of saying that. It's super, super lightweight. Right. It's not like things that you may have seen in the past.
Yeah, it is actually.
It was really, really difficult to source this. So it's the highest grade of Teflon that I could get for you. Yeah. And then you've got the silicone on the reverse, which is what makes it non-slip. I'm going to be using mine throughout, so I'll show you.
Lovely. £17.98. Oh, and is it easy to clean?
Oh yeah, just same as you would do anything else.
Well, Sandra, that was a daft question, Sandra, because Phill is not going to be crafting in mess, is he?
Yeah, absolutely. Just wipes off. Everything wipes off it. So you can do your mixed media on this and just wipes off.
Great stuff. £17.98, 823-919. Now, it is super busy out there. Please do have a look at this lovely finished sample VT, but while you're looking at it, check out your baskets. Here it is. It's such a busy hour. Remember, 18 months since you last had sentiments and verses from our Phill. So this is going to be good.
And do you know, I mean, obviously I'm here to talk about the verses and it's my product, so I'm really happy with it. But for me as a crafter at home, I would be looking at it thinking, I can use that. I'll use that. But not just this year. You use them next year, the year after, and I will just give you a little heads up. Yeah. There will be new additions.
Okay.
So I did do sneaky peeks and that on my Facebook page, and people were saying, oh, I wish you'd have done a thank you, and I wish you'd have done a Mother's Day. But if I'd have brought you everything in one go and it was like 300 quid, you'd have been moaning at me.
Yeah, that's true. This is true.
So we've got, there will be a part 2 of the Ultimate collection.
Ultimate.
The Ultimate. I'm just going to move that. I don't know why I've got that there. Right, so let's show you these in action with the papers. All prepared, look, with my pretties, as you would expect. So let's just show you the dies before we start. So last time I was here, the Octagon sold out, Right. So the little bit of stock I've brought to this show is all I've got left.
Right.
Yeah, it's going to be another few months before I can get them back. So I'll just lean forward so you can see. Have you seen these before, Alex?
Only once.
Right, so the double debossed edge is what you've got there. So you can see even, look how good it looks on the mirror card.
So good.
It's so classy and so elegant, yeah? Yeah. But look at the paper. This is how good the paper is. So even the quality of the papers, look, it embosses or debosses without tearing, without ripping, without fraying. So treat yourself if you can go for the dies. Yeah. So we're going to start from the inside of this card to the outside. So we're going to work back to front, sort of. Excuse me.
Oh, bless you.
I know. Working hard, staying up late, you know how it is.
The candle at both ends.
It catches up eventually. That's just all the
partying, Phill.
Oh, no time for that. Right, so I'm just going to show you what I've done. So this paper is from the Bluebell and the Bluebell and Sage set. So you'll notice you get more than one sheet of the same design. You get 40 sheets altogether, 2 sheets of each.
Lovely.
So when you're making cards to sell, or whether you're making them for yourself, what it means is you get complete coordination. So the front of the card, I've got the design at the top. Yeah. The inside of the card, I've twisted the paper around and we've got it on the inside. Nice. We're just going to mat and layer that. The inside of the card for me is just as important as the front of the card. The glues are back.
Yes, I love these glues.
I know.
And again, even down to the bottles that you put them in have been designed for a crafter. Absolutely.
Yeah, squidgy, because we know what it's like. You know as well at home that when you're working with glue a lot, by the end of the day, when you've made like 10 cards or whatever, well, 2 in my case, your hand actually aches from squeezing the glue bottles. You won't get that with this.
We put the details on to the screen at the bottom. You get you get the 60mm and the 120mm for $13.48, $147,998.
Okay, so we've now got the, so look already, just from the paper,
it's beautiful.
It looks really classy. So let's show you the mats. I'm just going to give you a little tip.
That's hilarious. It's a good idea.
This is how I transport mine. So it's really frustrating when you get creases in these, although I will just give you a little tip. They do actually work the way out and they will disappear. But save yourself a kitchen roll innie and then just roll them up and put them in there.
That's a good idea.
So,
like that.
Non-stick.
I should have mentioned actually you get an A3 and an A4, which is great.
Right, I'm just going to tell you it's a little bit bigger than an A3 look. My stamping mats are A3. Yeah, this is a little bit bigger, look.
You've been generous,
In fact, you know what? I'm going to take that away because this is how I've been working at
Okay,
home.
there we go.
Just put that there. So look at this, look. Oh!
Yeah, you're going to knock the set over.
Nearly knocked the counter off. It's not slipping anywhere, and that is so, so important. You know, when you're blending and you're going around and you heat embossing and everything flies away,
brilliant.
You're not going to get that. So let's get on with this. We're going to use the baked aubergine embossing powder.
Very nice.
Because it works really well with the bluebell papers. So just so you know, you can see what I'm doing, I'm anti-staticking. Now these powders do have built-in anti-static properties, so you don't need to do this. I only do this when I'm on TV because I've been touching my greasy fingers and what have you. So I'm just going to give that a little dust with my anti-static bag. Now
if you want to go for the collection with the baked aubergine, it comes with the cracked pepper and the blueberry crush. $14.98, 262 429.
And then my clean perfect medium. Do you want to choose an occasion for this card?
Hang on.
I'll let you choose.
Wait. Let's have. I wrote them all down. Oh wait. Oh sorry, I'm totally leaving the set.
Find it, then.
I'm finding them. Let's have. What's modern birthday?
What does it start with?
I don't know. Oh, hang on. Oh, I'm rude.
Do you know what? Shall I just pick one?
Yeah, you just do that. You give me one job.
Right, let's do this one because I really like this one. So I've called this verse. This is how big they are, by the way. So don't look at them and be deceived by the packaging. No. They are full-sized verses. Yeah, turn it around so you can see. Yeah. So they are a good size verse. See, look at the back. Again, I'm going to say value for money.
72 stamp sets. 72 stamp sets for this, and you've got it on Flexi Buy. You've got everything that you need here.
You have, yeah. For the first, it'll get you going. It'll get you started. Right, so we're going to use the Beautiful Life verse, which I absolutely love. It's one of those generic ones that you can use for just about any occasion, and it's just sometimes nice to say nice words. Oh, I need a sheet of paper, sorry.
Well, I tell you what, while you're just thinking and Chloe finds the sheet of paper, because I know what it's like. It's like, yes, Phil's in the building, and then we're watching the demo, but if you've got something in your basket, it kicks it out in a few minutes. So all I'm saying is just check out now, then you're secure, you've got it, and then you can just really sit back and relax and watch Phil.
Enjoy the shows.
Antics. So if you've got anything in your basket, please do check out.
Antics. Right, so I'm using the circle block, and I will just say to you that they are back on the show. The largest circle block fits all of the verses on them. Right. Yeah. So let's just give that a press. So can you see what I mean now? Look, my mat is not slipping anywhere. It's just so clever.
That's really good. I can't believe it. Like you said, it's been like 18 months since you've...
Because I don't do them lightly, Alex.
No, you think about it for everybody out there.
And verses need to be different and they need to be special. Like, it's not something that you can rush, really.
And like you said, I adore the fact that you really think about what you're going to write.
I love this one as well. Wait till you read this once it's embossed.
OK.
Can I get you to put that back for me?
Of course you can.
Please,
it's my job. Oh. Don't take my job away from me. And the peeling off the backs of the foam pads.
Right, so we'll emboss from behind as you would expect from me. Go on.
There we go. Yeah, I've got it.
So this is just my habit. As you know, it doesn't really... well, Julia will tell you it doesn't make much difference. I'm going to say it does. So we're starting at the top. I'm just going to let that melt, and you'll see that gorgeous colour.
Isn't it a stunner of a colour?
It is. I can't see whether it's melted. Let me just turn it to me a minute.
Oh, it's going. Look at that. Life is beautiful. Embrace it. Love it. Treasure it. But most of all, enjoy it.
Is that not just an amazing sentence?
Absolutely.
An amazing verse?
It's very heartfelt. Do you know what I mean? When you get this, it's like, oh, that really means something to me. I certainly haven't got anything like this in my crafty stash. And I need it all. Well, I do.
You say that to me every time we work together. Hang on, I'm just turning it to me a minute.
That's it. Just the enjoy, I think.
And the bee.
It's lovely. Now, details are at the bottom of the screen for these beautiful colours. Cracked pepper, baked aubergine and blueberry crush.
Oops. And do you know, I've got a bigger counter. It's disorientated me because I'm not used to being on this one.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. Let's have a quick look at that.
Oh.
So these are not massive words, but look at that gorgeous sheen you get from the embossing powder.
And can I say how crisp, of course, it's stamped.
I know.
Absolute perfection.
And I've done all the verses in clear because obviously we need to be able to see when we're stamping them into die-cut shapes and what have you.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Okay, so let's just stick that in the middle and then that's the inside of the card done. And the reason I've done that is because I can just put that there now, and as I'm working on it, it'll make it stick down.
Great stuff.
Yeah,
yeah, good point.
So let's stick the front on now. So easy to, when you know when you've got nice stamps, it makes it so, it makes crafting pleasurable.
Absolutely.
Because you're not stressing about trying to find things. It's my job.
Yeah.
It's my mission in life to make sure people have got lovely verses and words for the cards.
Mission in life, indeed. There we go. So here you go. Here's one of the paper packs. You can get the trio itself. Details coming onto the screen, but they're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to get them handed in. Marvellous. So these are. You're new to days. You're right. Am I right to show this while you're matting and layering?
Yeah, of course you are. Yeah, I'm only matting and layering.
Beautiful ones, because look at these colours. Look at these stunning colours. So you have got the honey and Steel and honey, that's it. I couldn't think of it. And then you get it. I mean, 40 sheets in each as well.
It's 120 altogether,
Good grief, that is amazing. Then you've got the bluebell and sage. You can see all the colours there. And last but not least, Air Force and Mocha, $29.97. Fantastic price. 120 sheets in total. Amazing. And they all go together. 170346. There we go.
And remember, they are professionally done, litho printing. What that means is you can heat emboss on top of these papers and they won't go skew iffy or anything like that. It also means if you look at some of my cards, you'll see, well, they can see where I've torn it, but on some of them I've actually, you know when you do the scrapey bit round the edge?
Oh, scrapey bit, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
It also means that when you do this, it doesn't tear where you don't want it to.
Right, look at this.
I know, I love that card.
Isn't that fabulous?
I bet you can't tell who made that one.
Who? What, you? Oh, of course, because of all the flowers. I like that.
Bit of a giveaway.
There we go. Pop this back.
And again, verses are something that are quite personal to you. So, if your style is not 320 flowers like I do, it's absolutely fine. You'll see when we start looking at some of Linda and Alison's, they've done clean and simple.
Yeah.
And the words are what make the stamp so special.
Okay, gorgeous.
Okay, so I'm just matting and layering that. And now, because we've got matching sentiments in there, we can now emboss the sentiments. So shall we go, remember a smile costs nothing but is worth so much, or shall we have live, laugh, love?
Oh, the middle one.
The middle one?
Yeah.
A smile costs nothing but is worth so much.
Yes.
Let's get the other block.
It's nice, actually, you know, when you pass somebody that you don't know in the street and they smile at you and then you smile back and it kind of makes you feel nice. Oh, for the odd occasion.
But see, this is why I like verses like this one. This one's quite generic. You've got the extra birthday ones because I know birthday is the one we're going to use the most. So you've got 4. I'm just going to cheat and do this the wrong way. The wrong way on. Yeah.
The wrong way.
So birthday is the one you've got the most of. You've got classic, you've got flourish, you've got elegant, and you have modern birthday.
Yeah.
So the words for the modern birthday are a little bit funkier, so they're good for your teenagers and what have you. The elegant one is very classy. The flourish one is beautiful. Well, they all are. Here we go. And this will be the last lot of verses of this nature that I do for a while. The next lot that come won't be, there won't be any birthdays or anything.
Right, okay. Now, just to mention, you can get them as sets of 3 if you want to, but obviously the best value is if you go for this collection. Again, I can't stress the value. 72 stamp sets, that is just incredible. 72 stamps. Now, as individual trios, they're $17.99, so go for this because you can do this on flexi buy and then they're all yours.
Makes sense to me.
It does, it absolutely does. There we go. Can I read some of these sentiments?
Yeah, of course you can, just while I'm doing the embossing.
Yeah, that is wonderful. So listen to this, right? Our wealth is not measured in our silver or our gold. It's our friends who bring richness and with whom we'll grow old. I mean, have you got that in your crafty stash? I certainly haven't. And then you've got, I'm so grateful for our friendship. Love that. Listen to this one. This brings you special wishes. Your love is clear to see. May the many years ahead of you be all you wish them to be, with lots of happy memories and oodles of love. Love that word, oodles. Have you got a sentiment with oodles in? That's cool. And then what else? Congratulations, a new baby girl. She surely must have your heart's inner whirl. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful. What else have we got here? Today is your birthday. May all your wishes come true, and try to remember it's all about you.
I love that one.
Yeah. Fabulous. Oh, I should be doing that for you, Phill.
That's all right. No, it's quite nice to hear somebody else read them.
Yeah. Now is the time in your life for you to simply be all that you ever wanted. You really are free. Live life in the moment and think of just me.
Retirement.
So nice.
I love that. I love them all.
Yeah, love them. I'll keep reading them as we go through because I think that's important.
I'm a little bit biased though, aren't I?
No, but I haven't got anything in my stash like that.
And that's the whole point.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. They're a resource, aren't they? And they're something that you can use for many years to come. Right, so I'm just doing the pretties.
Okay. Lovely. Now, as you can see, if you're just joining us, Phill is working on a very special, brand new mat because it is non-slip, non-stick and heat resistant, and you are getting the A3 and the A4. This isn't like your normal craft sheet at all. You've worked really hard to get it like this, haven't you, Phill?
To source the quality of the Teflon, because I'm being completely truthful with you. The one that I've got, I've got a non-slip heat resistant mat that I bought many years ago, and an A3 one, and let me tell you, it was more than what the price of these two together are. Right. But it's quite cumbersome, it's quite bulky, and I always found it a little bit frustrating when I was working with it, and it was too bulky. So what I've worked really hard to try and source is the superior Teflon, because Teflon is not just Teflon. I only know that now.
Oh, I bet.
I didn't originally, but you learn, don't you? And that's what you've got with this. You've got the best quality Teflon that I could source. And you've also got the silicone backing, which is what stops it from sliding everywhere. Yeah. So regardless of whether you're working on a glass mat, a wooden chopping board or something like that, it really doesn't matter. It will non-slip on whatever your surface is. It's really clever, really.
Yeah, lovely.
Okay, so let's just chuck a few leaves in. Okay. When I say chuck, you know that I'm not just
chucking them on. No, carefully positioning the nice, what's the word, composition.
Yeah, well that's the part that I enjoy the most. Is it? Actually, yeah. Can you not tell from my samples?
Yeah, I mean, love it, absolutely love it. Sometimes I can't decide on my composition. I actually sent a picture of several different ways of how I was going to put a card to Paula and went, what do you think? Because I couldn't make up my mind. And she's like, have a day off, Alex.
Yeah, but crafting is relaxing.
It's a joy, isn't it?
It is,
absolute joy.
It is. Right, so we're going to finish this with a little sprinkle. Okay. How much time have I taken?
We're halfway through.
Oh, I've done really well.
You have done really well.
Although this is supposed to be the quick one. We're going to use back in stock again because these sold out last time I was here, so I'm going to say you need to get them while they're here. I've got the Diamond Dazzle and the Crystal Aurora again, Glitter Alchemy. So Crystal Aurora being the one with the iridescence that might just dazzle you, sorry everybody.
Oh, it's great.
And Diamond Dazzle being the one that's just transparent. It looks white, but it isn't, it's transparent. Yeah. So if you watch me, if you're somebody who watches me a lot, you'll know that iridescence I always use with lilacs and purples because it just brings the colour out. Perfect. It's super sparkly.
Super trooper.
Off my finger.
Okay. You're getting messy.
I don't do messes,
I know.
You know. And you would never see me do that unless I knew it would just
come off, which is good.
It's gone.
Now, details for these wonderful glitter sprinkles are on screen. Diamond Dazzle and Crystal Aurora, 50 mils each. Again, that's going to go a really long way. $14.99, 830827 is the item number. If you want the glues, they are at the bottom of the screen, and it's top-notch glue. You've got the 60 mil and the 120 mil for £13.48. 147998 is your item number.
Okay, and my new little thing is putting a little blob of glue on the pearls.
Oh,
So I'm not covering the pearl, I'm just putting a little...
Tiny little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. That's what you need with this glue. And then we'll get a little glittery finish on that. There we go. And I can't believe I've made a full card. You don't very often see me make...
I like it.
...full cards.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
It's because the verses lend themselves. You'll see a lot of my demos, I've just used it on the front, but effectively what I do on the front of a card, you could actually make as a full card.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Beautiful.
Do you see what I mean now about that bit of iridescence? Let's just put that out of the way.
Just have a look at this.
There we go.
Oh, and again,
and that is how easy that is.
So, look at this sentiment.
So the sentiment is on the front.
Yeah.
Remember, a smile costs nothing but is worth so much. And then you've got the verse on the inside.
Excellent.
Does that not just scream class and elegance?
It does.
To me, it does. You can't find things like this in the shops. You just can't.
Can we read it again, look?
Yeah, sorry.
Life is beautiful. Embrace it. Love it. Treasure it. But most of all, enjoy it. I need this in my crafty stash. And I know you do at home. I bet you haven't got anything that's like that, which is fabulous. Right, so, Phill, I will be back with you shortly, just to give you a minute. To tidy up that tiny bit of glue.
Well, let me show you that actually, because this will show you how easy it is to clean. Okay. So just a wipe.
Off it goes.
That's it.
Look, non-slip.
I know. Funnily enough, old habits die hard because I'm still holding it, look, and I don't need to.
That's great.
That's it. Job done. And I can tell you now that baby wipes and things like that will not harm this.
Okay.
So just in case people are wondering.
Okay, lovely. Here's the website. There we go. Now, you've got time to check out your baskets because you're not missing anything that Phil's doing, so please do check out if you've got anything sat in there because it will kick out what you've got in there after a few minutes. And we just want you to make sure you can check out and then you can enjoy watching Phil's demonstrations. But the one-day special, 18 months wait to get sentiments and verses, and they're a fantastic size. Now, look, we are covering so many different genres. We are covering classic birthday, friendship, retirement, wedding, anniversary, engagement, modern birthday, new baby boy, new baby girl, elegant birthday, new home, special day, flourish birthday, beautiful life, and comforting. And they are all thought up by Phill. This isn't, like he says, anything that he's just downloaded. These are, he's sat, he's taken time, and he knows what you want as crafters. Now, shall we break it down for you? Here we go. You get 57 sentiments and 15 verses. Now this works out at £5.65 per stamp set, meaning it's £1.17 per stamp. How good is that? It's incredible. Look at all the different fonts. Look at the feelings that flow into this. So they are so beautiful. Now, I know you're going to want to see some samples as well. They are glorious. Are we still going? I love this, actually. I'll wait, Holly, because look at all these 72 stamps, which is just incredible, isn't it? Absolutely wonderful. Look, we're still going. We've got, let's have a wonderful day on there. What else have we got? Thinking of you at this time of sorrow. Oh, look at that, it's beautiful. Still going, still going, still going. Here we go, look at these beautiful samples. An anniversary is a special date to celebrate the love that makes the two of you great. This card is sent with this wish for you, more joy, more love for both of you. Stunning, absolutely stunning. And then, now, also the thing is about sets like this is, like Phill says, you're all going to keep using them because every year there's going to most likely be somebody who's going to have a baby. Every year there's going, well, let's face it, otherwise, I hope they do, otherwise we're going to be extinct. Anyway, every year there's going to be somebody that you know that's getting married, who's got an anniversary, someone who's retiring, what else? Now, my mum and her friend literally celebrate Friendship Day. They have that every year. It's a real tradition, and they give each other cherries. I don't know why. It's part of their tradition. But the point is, that's what I'm saying. These are going to be fantastic for you to use year in, year out. So you are getting value for money here. £84.85 for everything that you see. 2 payments of £42.43. 690212 is your item number. Now, we've got the paper packs. These are brand new. You know what feels like coordination, so you don't have to think about it. These paper pads are going to go with ones you've already got in your set that Phil's bought previously. They're going to go with the, they're going to be working perfectly with the embossing powders that he's got. So again, have a little look. This is dramatic, isn't it? The steel and the honey. Beautiful patterns on there, beautiful colours together. If you struggle with masculine cards, this is a great set, a great tone on tone to have. You've got 40 sheets in this one, but wait. See, this isn't a choice. You're also getting this one, which is your Bluebell and Sage. Beautiful. Again, another 40 sheets for you. And then look, we're still going. I love this one. This is Sandro and my favourite as well. This is the Air Force and Mocha. As I keep stating, they'll go with your embossing powders. Now we are approaching 40% of the stock gone on these beautiful papers. So you've got 120 sheets in total for £29.97. 170346 is your item number. So I said these. We'll go with these, which are back in stock. They sold out really quickly the last time that Phill was on, and they are going very rapidly as well. So here we go. We have got the Summer Honey, the Smoky Quartz and the Olive Vine. That's at the side of your screen, £14.97, 381402. I mean, you get a lot in that. That's less than a £5 per pot, which is fantastic. At the bottom of your screen, there you can see you've got the cracked pepper, the baked aubergine and the blueberry crush. 381402 is your item number. And very quickly, you're getting the duo of mats, which are fantastic because you've got non-stick, non-slip, heat-resistant craft sheets. You've got the A3 and the A4, and we've just seen how handy this is. Now, £17.98. This took a lot for Phill to get for us, and especially at this price, the two, and they're going to work. I mean, the fact that you can heat emboss into it and it's not going to slide off your craft desk, and which gets really annoying. £17.98, 823919. Now, back by popular demand here, because we've got these whoppers. Phill likes them large. There we go. So you've got these fantastic dies, 12 dies in total. Look, they go from the smallest to, this is massive here. I'm just trying to see the sizes. Have I got the sizes? I can try and find out for you later, but I mean, you can see visually. Right, the largest is 16.5 by 20. And the smallest is 1.5 by 4.8. Okay, now this is £34.99. Now don't forget, again, these are not just a single edge, if you will. They're the double debossed essential rectangles. 491117 is your item number. Next one then, we have got these beautiful dies. You get 10 dies in total. Now here, your largest one is 200 millimetres by 150 millimetres. You can pop that into centimetres, you know what it is. Right, £34.99 for these. They are a beautiful shape, aren't they? You could make your own creator cards with that, 122704. Moving along, we have got these are beautiful as well. These are your squares. Largest die is 194 millimetres by the same, because it's a square. Again, £34.99. You've got so many dies, 14 dies in total, 285087. And then last but not least, 13 dies in this one. This is the one actually that Phill used in this first demonstration. Largest die is 192 millimetres by 192 millimetres. Now again, this is £34.99, and we'll just bring you the item number. Here it is, 132518. Now it is super busy out there. Please do check out your baskets because I do not want you to miss out. Fastest way to order is online at hachanda.com because the phone lines are on fire. So I won't bother giving you the number. You can find it on screen. It's faster to order online on the website at hachanda.com. There you go. Beautiful. As you can see, this full array. But going back to the one-day special, 72 stamps. Now, what did we say we worked out as? £1.17 per stamp and £5.65 per stamp set, which is just fantastic. And they've all been handwritten by Phill. He's taken the time, spent the time. That's the thing, you know. It's really, we really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I don't. Well, you should know. I don't do verses lightly.
No.
It would be really easy for me to just throw things together and say this is what you need.
Yeah.
But I don't. This is why it takes me so long between releases of verses, because they need to be right. And you know, my mum proofreads, my partner proofreads, my family proofread them, and my mum usually the one that goes, oh, that's too mushy. So you've got, and I know some people don't like mushy verses. No. I like nice words in a card. I think that's why we send cards.
Yeah.
But I have got a good mix, especially with the birthday ones. So if you've got time, have a look on the website, because it shows you that a couple of the birthday ones are really mushy, a couple aren't.
Okay.
So it's good for people that you don't know.
Something for everybody.
Right, okay, so what we've got here is the Mocha and Air Force. I'll bring it in so you can see. I've just been organising myself, yeah? So, you know, when I was making all my samples, you know all the bits that are left out? This is my style now. This is what I'm into.
I like
this is what I'm making, actually. Yeah, so this is kind of my thing at the minute.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I like this.
Yeah.
So you're inking around the edges as well.
I'm not doing
really
that
nice.
today.
Oh, fair enough. But that's beautiful.
But just because I'll take too long. Yeah, only just. But this is the beauty about the verses on the sentiment set. If you don't like lots of force, they'll work for you.
Yeah.
If you want to make clean and simple, so if you just want a little background with a verse, it will work and it will still look as classy and as elegant as that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so all the bits that were left over from my matting and layering, I save everything. All my flowers and everything have just been cut from the scraps from when I've done my matting and layering.
That's great.
So don't waste this paper, it's just too good a quality.
Yes, please.
So we're going to start from the sentiment this time. Elegant label die, which is on the show. I think that's the wrong verse. It is. It's too wide.
What does that verse say anyway? You pick one. You go get one.
Well, they're all here.
Your birthday is so special. It comes just once a year. That's why we simply have to send best wishes and good cheer.
Oh.
Wassail.
I like listening to them myself because you know somebody else reading them is different to me reading them in my head.
Yeah.
Right, so my top tip, as I always tell you, you can, whatever die cut you're working with, you can put your stamp over the top while it's still in the packet and just see if it fits. So clearly that would fit if we were doing it landscape, yeah, but portrait it doesn't. So I'm just trying to find the one that does. Oh, shall we do that one? This is the retirement one.
Go on, what's that say?
Yeah, so it says, now is the time in your life for you to simply be all that you ever wanted, you really are free. Live life in the moment and think of just me. And then underneath, look, it says enjoy your retirement, but I purposefully had that separated so that it wasn't part of the verse. Then you can use that on your banner dies and for your sentiments on the front of the card, and then the verse in the middle, or combine the two and extend the verse. That's the whole beauty of this. So this verse potentially has 4 different sentiments to go with it, so that's 4 different ways you can use that verse stamp. So clever.
Yeah, like it.
Thank you. So we'll do that one then because we know that fits. And I've already got the die cutting done.
Right.
So remember, all my clear stamps are the best quality photopolymer you can get. They have to be because these words, some of the words are quite small, so it has to be a really good quality photopolymer. Ink them within an inch of their life. I always tell everybody that with perfect
within
medium.
an inch of its life.
Yeah. Just because you don't want to miss any of the detail. What you'll find as well, if you're somebody who uses a stamping platform, good to go. But if you're not, like me, I've got them, I just don't use them. This is the best way to do it because I've now got a hard surface to stamp on as opposed to the spongy mat. So the spongy mat is good for stamps with loads of detailing, but for tiny words where I don't want it to get squashed, the blending these heat-resistant mats are the best way to go. So let's just pop that in the middle. I think it looks the middle. My eyes are getting worse, you know.
Are they? Bless you. I've got an eyesight an eye test booked actually for a couple of weeks because I'm like, oh, let's go and get them checked.
I bought some, you know, them off-the-shelf ones you can get for reading. Yeah. I bought some at a 1.5 strength.
Yeah. Are they any good?
It confused me.
Yeah, I know.
It confused me because like, when I'm on my phone, I find I'm getting further and further away with my phone.
Oh, are you? Yeah.
So I put the glasses on. Oh, choose. Do you want blueberry crush or do you want cracked pepper?
Blueberry crush.
That's a blueberry crush.
Thank you.
So, yeah, so I put them on and then reading my phone was fine, but then it just confused me because when I took them off or when I tried to look at a normal thing, it was all like that.
Oh, really?
So I don't think I'd be very good with glasses.
Oh, yes, sorry. My job. My job.
So what we'll do is instead of heating this one from underneath, we'll do it on the mat.
That's good.
Yeah, just to show you.
There we are.
I'm still going to use my tweezers to hold that in place. So I can tell you as well that if you're using this on top of my stamping mat, it won't harm your mat underneath. So now we're doing Julia's way. Straight from. Don't forget Julia's here on Saturday. Don't miss Julia's first show.
8 AM.
It's going to be fun.
Yes. Yeah, I know you've been so busy with everything going on.
It's good though.
Oh yeah,
it's
like good busy.
She's my friend, so it's not like work. I know we all say that, even though I'm tired all the time.
Yeah.
It's not like work. You know, when you enjoy it, you just want to keep going.
Do you get to actually see her much, or is it more over the phone?
More over the phone.
Yeah.
Although she's coming to see me tomorrow here.
Oh, that's good.
There
Look
we go.
At this.
So you've just seen there that I've heated from. Sorry, everybody. I've just heated from above, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Buckling, nothing. Yeah.
And let me just have a quick look at that.
Absolutely stunning. Look at that. Again, how crisply has that stamped?
This is a small font as well. I love this verse.
Yeah.
It's so difficult to get nice retirement verses. It's just, I've never seen any actually.
Nice. Now, of course, you're using the papers from your brand new paper packs. So we'll pop them onto the screen for you. You have got the Air Force and the Mocha, 40 sheets in this one. You've got the Bluebell and the Sage, 40 sheets in this one, and the Steel and the Honey, again another 40 sheets you will be getting. I'm just showing you the front because I'm going to drop them all otherwise. So 120 sheets in total, $29.97, 170346. There we go.
So I'm just showing you now how I put together the cards, the samples that I've made, and it's just literally putting the scraps on. It's almost like doing it's reminiscent of scrapbooking.
Yeah.
The style of the card. But it just works so well with the verses. It makes the verses really stand out. So you can see here I've got a stripy bit of the mocha paper.
Yeah.
And this is a different piece, look. So this is a different part from the steel blue, but because the colours are all designed to work together, I don't need to worry about it.
There you go. Look at this, beautiful colours.
I know, I knew you'd like these.
Yeah,
I like blues and browns.
Yeah. Beautiful.
I like blue and brown together. It's a classical combination.
It is, and also you know these colours really nice for the ladies and the gents though.
Yeah,
as we say, you know, we always find it a bit difficult.
Frame I've created using the elegant label dies that are also back. If you didn't get them last time,
because they're great. I mean, all that metal. If you don't, I know. Sometimes I think, oh, is that too brash a saying? But
it is a lot of metal.
All that metal for your money, which I just think is superb. Details are on screen for this particular set of dies. You've got the 10 dies in total. They're called the elegant labels and they are double debossed. $34.99, 122704.
So I've got my 3 little stripes going down the back, and we've just got a little flag topper that we're going to put on foam. So this again is just the scrap from the same piece.
Yeah. And
I've just stuck it onto a piece of white, well, snipped the edge to make the point. Stuck it on some white card and then snipped another point just so that it matches. I've got too many too. So you give me more space and I've just filled it.
Well, that's like my handbag. If you give me a bigger handbag, that's it.
You just put more in it.
Yeah, it's true.
Is it?
Yeah.
What? I don't understand why you need big handbags.
To put more stuff in it.
Yeah, but why?
Because we need it. It's like a craft bag. The bigger the craft bag, you're going to fill that.
Oh, you are funny. Right, so I'm just popping that on at the bottom, just so a little bit is still poking out at the bottom. Yeah, and I'm just going to put this straight onto the card. Now it's going on foam tape, so if you want to do anything, just while I do this, it's not very exciting.
I'll show you the one day special again.
You can do.
Let's have a little look. So I'll just waft for you. I won't move. There you go. Right, you have got these beautiful sentiments and verses. You have got classic birthday, friendship, retirement, wedding, anniversary, engagement, modern birthday, new baby boy, new baby girl, elegant birthday, new home, special day, flourish birthday, beautiful life, comforting, and a partridge in a pear tree. No, I'm just joking about that last one. But they are just phenomenal value and beautiful verses, all thought by Phill himself. And it's all a family thing, you know, I love that. Your birthday is so special, it comes just once a year. That's why we simply have to send best wishes and good cheer. Life is beautiful, embrace it, love it, treasure it, but most of all, enjoy it. An anniversary is a special date to celebrate the love that makes the two of you great. Oh, that's so nice. This card is sent with this wish for you, more joy, more love for both of you.
Aww.
Stunning. Now, this is great. You can spread the cost. 2 payments of £42.43. For that, you are getting 72 stamps in total. That's 57 sentiments and 15 verses. Right, $5.65 a stamp set. that's incredible. 690212. Back to you, Phill.
Thank you. So you can see I've just matted and laid that onto my card. I'm just popping, see, waste not, want not from the scraps. It's all little details. And then just a little tip for you. So because I know I want that there,
of course,
I need to make sure I don't put any foam tape on the bottom half.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm just going to pop some on the top. Here it is. It's not like I've not got much there, is it?
Yeah, you've got a whole
that'll be gone by the end of the one-day special.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, yeah.
It will. I do use a lot. So I don't need that one. It's because I like dimension in my cards. Obviously, if you're posting lots of cards, you don't need to put as many layers on. So I'm just putting a little bit of glue there so I can stick it to that part.
I really like the composition of this.
It's my new thing.
Yeah.
So now look how lovely that blue looks. The blue embossing powder looks against the Air Force and Mocha.
Yeah.
It's just so classy and no thought. You just use it because you know it's going to match. So glue onto my mat. You know what this is for, don't you?
Sparkles.
No, it's for the flowers.
Oh, of course. Sorry.
There's a couple on here. So this really is a personal preference. I mean, Julia laughs at me, but you know I like lots of bling and flowers on my cards. But the joy is these will work whether you like this style or not. In fact, we'll show some of the other samples when I finish this card,
please.
just so you get a different take on some of the cards.
Now, these glues proving really busy, and they're top-notch glues. Well, basically, Phill would never bring you anything that is not top-notch.
No.
So you've got the 60ml and the 120ml PVA bottles for $13.48, 147,998.
Because it's got my name on.
Indeed.
So well, I think most people know by now that unless I'm 100% happy, you won't see me selling anything.
Absolutely. Do you like the rule of odd numbers? No, that's all right. I just wondered.
I like the rule of lots.
I was saying to you earlier, I loved that post on Facebook. Hi, Julia, because I'm sure you're watching. That it was something to the effect of, you'd put, do you think this is enough flowers? Because you die cut like millions. All right, maybe that's an exaggeration. And I think it was Julia that, was it Julia or was it Lisa? I think it was Julia that put, she put something like, I think you've really let yourself down there, something like that.
Could have got a few more.
Yeah, something like that. I thought that really made me chuckle, that one.
It's funny, you know, because the flowers obviously take a while to put together, but I absolutely detest wasting nice papers. It's just a good way of using them. So whether you like lots of flowers or not, you could be cutting butterflies if butterflies are your thing.
Absolutely.
But you just really cannot waste these papers. They're too pretty.
Now we've lost a quarter of the stock of the mats. We'll just bring you the details. Non-slip, non-stick, heat resistant, and you've got your A3 and your A4. Well, what did I say? A quarter of the stock has gone. It has gone. And as I keep saying, Phill took a long time to source this to get it to the standard that he wanted. £17.98, 823,919.
It was the weight more than anything, because the one that I've got, that I've had for years, it was the weight that really stopped me from using it. Who wants a big cumbersome mat when you work, and you want something that's going to do the job but not weigh an absolute ton?
Yeah.
How do you think that's looking?
Oh, it's beautiful. And you've got 3.5 minutes.
Is that the show nearly? Oh my word, I can't believe that.
It's gone really quick, hasn't it?
Wow.
Have we got time to put some glitter on it?
Of course I have. And could you do me a favour? You know, at the side of me, underneath my papers,
yes,
I've got my roast chestnut.
Roast chestnut, have you?
So
is it the like bronzy one?
It's the yeah.
Oh, it's nice.
The browner looking one. So the roast chestnut, just giving you a little heads up. So the glitters that I've got, they are on a pick and mix again. It'll be the last time for a while that the that the glitter, because we've got next to none left.
Oh.
It'll be the last time for a while that you can pick and mix the glitter alchemy.
Yeah.
So treat yourself to the ones that you know are going to go with these papers. So the roasted chestnut, steel blue,
wow,
the peridot works really nicely with the sage.
Sorry, I've just buried your spoon. Right, you choose 3 on your pick and mix. 14.97, 618, 579, and again, look at the size of these pots. Fabulous.
They're 25 mil, is it? Yeah, 25 mil pots. And the Diamond Dazzle and the Crystal Aurora, they're both 50ml pots, so it's double the amount. So last leaf, and then I'll probably just have a second to put a little bit of, sorry, Annie.
Oh, that's all right.
Elbow in, yeah. I told you, give me more room, and I'm elbowing. Never happy. Right, so I'm not going to put loads on. I absolutely love this roast chestnut. I'm just going to put a bit on the end of there.
Okay.
Oops. You can obviously go as mad as you want.
Yeah.
And then you know what I'm doing with this,
Yeah, this is nice.
So the pearls, just in case anybody's wondering, I'm sorry, we've not got any stock to bring.
Oh, because look how well they tone again.
I know.
See,
this is the warm cocoa, but they went mad last time they were here.
Yeah.
Silver spoon. I love this roast chestnut.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Such a vintage shade as well. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. Now is the time, because we're coming to the end of the show, to check out your baskets. Go for the one-day special. It is a fantastic set. Birthdays, retirement, babies,
it's a good job they are easy to clean, isn't it?
This is true. So the details are on screen. There you go. Look at this. Isn't it stunning? And once more, should we read that sentiment?
Yeah, go on then.
I can't see.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, because so you can see far away and I can't see. I need to see closer.
We can see between it. Now is the time in your life for you to simply be all that you ever wanted. You really are free. Live life in the moment and think of just me.
Love that.
Not necessarily retirement. Could be a divorce.
It could be.
Yeah, it could be.
Absolutely. Some people have those
make
parties.
It work for you. But look at that gorgeous chestnut glitter. I love that colour.
Stunning. Now, we had a very, very, very deep stock of the one-day special. 10% has already gone. There we go. Check out all of these stamps. 72 stamps in total. You can spread the cost on FlexiBuy. 2 payments of £42 and some change, because I can't remember. It'll spin round in a minute. But they are just stunning stamps, stunning sentiments, stunning verses. It's been 18 months in the waiting, you know, to get these from Phill back again. So, well, you know, obviously different ones, but you know what I mean, in this format. 690212. Do give us a call, 01733602000, or check out on the website at hedgeshando.com. Thank you, Phill.
Thank you, and thank you, everybody.
Yes. Now, of course, we're going to see Phill at 8 o'clock, and you might be popping over in half an hour as well.
I might do.
Yeah, might do. See you after this.